So I spent some time today working on my shed. I got my workbench in a much more usable state. I'm really happy with that. Also came across some neat little goodies. Well, my favorite thing happens to be that I got the floor cleaned up so I can have my electric bicycle, my very old missing link welder, and possibly even enough room to walk around. So let's move the missing link welder in here. I just kind of put it in the house because, well, that little shed I made for it was too wet and it was kind of letting it rust away. So now we can move it out and have space for it in the other shed. I also picked up this dolly specifically for this welder. Can you believe it only cost $20? I cannot believe it. It's so cheap. It fits really nicely with my bicycle. Still plenty of room to walk around. This is so cool. Because after all, this is a very small shed and a lot of inventory. So that was actually pretty short. Well, let's find something else to do. Here's an idea. Let's try some old broken radios, tube radios, on modified sine wave. Oh, that's cool. That sound. Let's see if this one does it. Now let's try it on normal grid power. So interesting. So the modified sine wave really messes with these radios. Oh, it actually works.
No column ahead of tomorrow's vote to repeal and replace Obamacare. CBS's Margaret Graham. In the financial markets nervous sense about that, and I think that's reflecting the idea that it is worrisome to many that it doesn't mean that legislative agenda.
So it could just be something to do with tube radios not liking the modified sine wave.
Or call 1-800-635-18.
Well, but this does have a sound at the end, an odd shut-off sound. It's kind of cool. Well, I guess all the more reason to get a pure sine wave inverter. I've been wanting to get one for a while, so that's a good excuse. So me and my mother are actually working on an experiment trying to use this 16mm projector to project light on the sky. Because it occurred to me, why not? So I have this big lens that somebody gave me a while back in an inbox video. It's a really cool lens, and it just about fits. It's a much more smaller image, so it should be able to focus more light on the clouds. Now if we turn on, you can see it does project. Let me just adjust it. The movie we're shooting with is The Thief of Baghdad. It's just a random film that I happen to have. I'm projecting it on my neighbor's shed for now, but I'm experimenting with using... hey Mike, can you turn off the light? Thank you very much. So, I'm using this mirror, like that. It's very bright. And trying to project it onto the sky, but unfortunately, it just doesn't really show up. So I'm gonna have to work on possibly pinpointing the beam. Can you turn the light back on? Thank you. Oh, wrong way. So I'm gonna see about possibly pinpointing the beam so it can pinpoint the light on the clouds more, and possibly even increase the brightness by switching out the, I guess it's a halogen bulb with an LED, and that way I can have up to like 1,000 lumens or whatever. I'll probably have a 100-watt LED chip. And yeah, that's kind of just where it's at now. I would like to be able to project light onto the sky. Not sure if that's really doable with 16mm, but I'm pretty sure we can get there. I'm also going to see about working with other lenses. I'm not sure though. I think it would be best just to have more light coming through it. I'm going to turn on the long exposure feature of my camera and see if I can pick up anything with the 15-second exposure. So it looks like it just isn't bright enough to project on the sky, and then we ran out of clouds, so you can't really project on the atmosphere with 200 watts. You probably need like a lot more power to project onto that. So I think maybe I should modify this projector just a little bit, and maybe then we can try this again sometime. So that's pretty much it. I'm really surprised I'm actually finding a use for this one golden lens. It's so cool. Thank you very much for sending it to me, the person who sent it to me. And I think that's about it. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and thank you very much for watching. See ya!